Guys, Joshua Skinner Farms. You've seen the video of us processing the chickens, and now we're going to package them. And I couldn't find big enough bags. The heat shrink bags ain't going to be here in time, so we're going to use these gallon freezer bags. We're just going to double bag them and squeeze as much air out of them as we can and go from there. So here, what we ended up with, nice clean chickens.
So we were on a scavenger today trying to find, we wanted 2-gallon quart, or no, gosh, I'm sound like the doofuses we talked to today. So we
wanted 2-gallon freezer bags.
Yes. We found some, but they were a little expensive. So when we left where we were at, we saw my aunt, and she told us that Rural King had them, about 1,000 of them for like $6. So sometimes she gets her information screwed up, and I was like, okay, well let's just call over there and check. So we went over there, and so we called, and this girl answered the phone, and she says, "Oh yeah, we have them. I just bought some. There's like 1,000 of them for like $5.98." Get over there. Nobody knows who I'm talking about. They insisted and act like I was lying. I had to show somebody that I actually called because they didn't believe I called that Rural King. So it's been a very frustrating day. So our seal bags, the suction bags, I don't know what they're called.
Vacuum sealer.
Vacuum sealer. Well, we have a vacuum sealer and there's too much moisture in it. It wouldn't do.
Didn't seal right.
It didn't seal right. So we went from that to the one bags where you, what's the other one called? The ones that we ordered, but they're not here yet.
Heat shrink.
The heat shrink ones aren't here yet, and we don't really have time to diddle around and wait for them. So this is what some of our friends that they do the same things that we're doing. They just double bag them, squeeze all the air out. So that's what we got, and you see what we're doing. Our birds they're just the straight Cornish birds, right? They weren't Cornish cross, were they?
You can see I'm bagging them opposite and switching the bags when I do it. Still squeezing all the air out of both of them. So, and as fast as these birds are going to go, we already got most of them sold. People are going to have me get before they have any problems. So. I think I took a picture. I know I did. I had them in the cooler, so we let them sit in a cooler with ice water, I guess, for about 26 hours, 27 hours. So they're getting cold. So when I stick them in the freezer, they shouldn't take much over a day. I wouldn't think to finish freezing, because you take whatever temperature the bird is outside or whatever, when you butcher it and stick it in your freezer, it's going to take 4 days for it to freeze. Everything in your freezer is going to thaw out, and that's just not going to be a good deal. So stick them in ice water and leave them set for at least 24 hours. You can go 48 if you want to. You just want done 24 because I don't see they're that much colder than what they already are. So.
Because they're pretty cold. They're cold to hold on to. I mean, we use gloves to get them out, but you can feel that. Let me see what it feels, how cold it feels. Oh, yeah. That's
And then
cold.
I got another thing down here. I got a big bag of ice in it. And I'm just going to set them in there until I take them down, put them in the big freezer, and then they'll be ready for pickup.
Farms. This is totally off the cuff. If you were giving advice to a new YouTuber or a new homesteader about meat chickens, what would it be?
If I was giving advice to them?
Like telling them what to do. Or like something that someone told you that you didn't know at first that you changed.
One guy told me that when they raised theirs, they, once they put them in the chicken tractor, they put them on full feed 24 hours a day. They put a light in there with them. Everyone else I've seen says they're supposed to eat 12 hours a day.
Yeah, on 12, off 12.
On 12 and off 12, like I think I've talked about it before. But
Yeah.
so, as far as advice,
Seek out a lot of wisdom for people. Talk to different
ask a
people.
lot of questions. Feel free to leave us a comment, email us. Skinner Farms 15. I think it'll be in the description.
Yeah, it's skinnerfarms15@gmail.com.
And we'll get back to you. We'll give you the best advice we can give. Watch a lot of videos on them. Because if you're watching this, you probably watched 10 other videos of people doing this. Same stuff. Just go for it.
Yeah.
Best advice I can give you.
Like yesterday when you saw, or what you saw when you watched the chicken, like when we were killing the meat birds. I don't know how the nice politically correct way to say that. Dispatching. Our friends, they had a chicken plucker and boiling a stock pot, and they had worked out a system that worked for them. I mean, they were like on it. It was like boom, boom, boom.
That's why we didn't get enough video yesterday. Sorry about that again.
I mean, I seriously thought it would take like an all-day process and we'd have time to, lollygag. No, they were just efficient. They've done it before at their house and they knew what to do, what works, and
what works for them.
Yeah.
What works for them might not work for me. What works for me might not work for you. That's why I always say, you do you.
But like they did it a little different than what we've seen, but they were quick, weren't they?
Yeah.
Oh shoot, my glove. Sorry.
Huh?
Oh, my glove got in the way.
And the more you do it, the faster you'll get. I mean, obviously, like anything else. I hate these stupid gloves. But yeah, it's just about like anything else. I guess trial and error. We didn't use a kill cone or a hugger, whatever you want to call them. We just held on to them. It wasn't like what Grandma used to do, and sling them around by their head, snap their neck, or
step on them and pop off their head with a broomstick.
Yeah.
That's what my grandma used to do.
Yard. We just held on to them and let them until they were done, and then hung them and let them do the rest of the stuff. But I've looked at buying kill cones or chicken huggers. And me and my buddy was out here yesterday was talking about it. We're just going to make some out of flashing. Something else I have on the farm that was here. I inherited it with the farm. So we're big believers in use what you got, reuse what you can, and just go from there. Find someone that's done it and can help you. If you're close by, I'll help you. If you have any questions or whatever, need someone to come help you out, just let us know. Alright guys, so we got them all done, bagged up, and got them all weighed up. That's how we bagged them up this time. Next time will be a little bit different because we'll have the heat shrink bags, and we'll probably show you all this bunch of stuff again. And next time, try and be a little more informative about how to go ahead about butchering them. We'll have some extra hands out here to run the camera or whatever. So that's the meat birds are packaged, cleaned up, put in the freezer, and that's about it, I guess. So first off, I want to thank our servicemen and women and our veterans for keeping Old Glory flying high on the farm out here. Hope you like this video. Smash that thumbs up. Subscribe to our channel if you're not subscribed, please. Ring that little notification bell so you don't miss a thing. And as always, we'll see you on the next video.